The devastating effects of climate change are being felt across the world. Zambia is experiencing these effects firsthand.
Iraunka.
On the 19th of January 2023, Mumbwa district in the central province was cut off from other parts of the country following the washing away of the Chiwenda Bridge on the Mumbwa Landres Corner Link Road. Government then engaged the Zambia National Service, ZNS, to work on the bridge to reconnect the district to the rest of the country, and the positive progress is visible.
We started launching the bridge on 28 January 2023. By today, it is the 9th day, and we have promised that we shall complete this bridge in 14 days' time. Your Excellency, as you can see, what is remaining are just the panels which are being fixed, which by today we are going to finish. The remaining works will be just some approaches. As you can see, the Excellency managed just to climb there. We are going to put the gravel and some crash line on top to allow traffic to pass through properly at the bridge. For the time being, Sir, Your Excellency, I promise you that come next week, Monday, the traffic will start flowing on this bridge.
This Monday?
Next week, Monday, sir. Not tomorrow, 13th February. Yes.
Within time?
Yes, we are within time, Your Excellency.
Disturbed by the many reports of the negative impacts of floods around the country, President Hakainde Hichilema took time to conduct an on-the-spot check to get first-hand information. The citizens of Mumbwa, through their representatives, are grateful to President Hakainde Hichilema's administration for the swift action to restore the bridge to usable levels, saying previously such a disaster would have taken years to be attended to.
As a community, we are very grateful to the quick response the government has done to this problem. Usually this problem has been always there. Or during rainy seasons, we have this problem. School children are cut from lessons. As you can see, the school is somewhere this side. We have 3 facilities, the clinic and 2 schools on the other side. So children are usually cut during rainy seasons from lessons. Patients are forced to stay 6 hours on the other side, where the hospitals on the other side. So this has been a very big problem, and we are very happy to see such a quick response as a community. We greatly appreciate it. And this new donor administration, this is the first time we have received such a response. But all along from the past government, this thing has been happening. This bridge is not the first time it has been washed away. It is usually washed away during rainy seasons.
I'm so thankful and grateful today that our president found time from his busy schedule to visit us. All I want to say is, as Mumbwa people, we are hit, but above all, the women and children are hit more. And we pledge our support that we are not going to take your visit to our district or your help to our district for granted. But we are going to stand with you, we are going to work with you. We are not here to complain, but we're here to appreciate your leadership.
The head of state, on the other hand, said the floods are a wake-up call for the nation to begin designing infrastructure that can withstand the effects of climate change as being witnessed now.
Our President, in the name of Jesus, we thank you, Father. We thank you. We thank you very much. Thank you.
It's unfortunate that we have a disaster like this. Water is dear to us, but when it comes in large quantities and when it finds infrastructure which is weak, this is the outcome. Bridge blown away. And we need to make sure that we can deal with certain things in a better way going forward. One of those things is to design the bridges better. We're engineers here and out in the country, in Lusaka. So this is a wake-up call for us to design our infrastructure properly. Water is too strong, it's too powerful. You cannot put culverts, what do you call them? Culverts. They'll be blown up. We need to change the design to allow the free flow of water. Climate change is here to stay with us, and so we must adapt. And this is part of the adaptation. I think we've been chatting with colleagues as we came through the plane, the DMMU leader here. So I think that's one aspect. The second aspect is that we need to ensure that when we have the opportunity to do work for the people, public works, like roads, like bridges, we do them to the highest standards, quality, of course, at the right price. So we must do jobs, quality must be right, the price must be right, and we must deliver on time.
From Central Province, President Hakainde Hichilema undertook physical and aerial spot checks on the flood situation in the southern province, namely in Namwala, Monze, and Magoye.
Going forward, we expect more collaboration between DMMU and National Service and other services, our defense and security services. They must, in this time, the defense and security services, as Commander-in-Chief, have already spoken to them. That's why you see them very active. That they must be available to reconstruct the economy and the country's infrastructure. What do they do in peace times? A country that's promoting peace like us, it means our servicemen and women must be available to deliver on the needs of the economy and the people and the emergencies like this. So we're very proud of them. We're very pleased. So we'll continue working in a structured way, resource optimization and working together. No isolated work anymore. We are all one unit. Doesn't matter, Zanis. You are part of this package. Give the public the correct information and invite the people of Zambia across the 10 provinces. Let's unite genuinely and focus our energies on development. And we'll be able to do it. We will do it. This country is too rich.
The close collaboration between DMMU and the defense forces, particularly in rehabilitating infrastructure, exemplify the need for the private sector to up their game to ensure that they can deliver quality, because already the government can see that timely delivery is coming through the hand of the defense forces. So the private sector should play their role in the economy. The private sector should ensure that they up their game in terms of the quality of engineering works, the designs, as well as timely delivery. Instead of asking for example, an upward payment, they should focus on ensuring that they deliver at the right time, the right structure, and the right quality.
The head of state visited various camps where the internally displaced persons are being sheltered after being displaced from their homes by the floods.
Coming, Your Excellency, you really sure that you have the people at your heart. It's very difficult for the Republican President to come down to where people are being affected with the floods and very bad terrain. What we are asking or requesting Your Excellency is that maybe if you could be considered on the banana boats. You know, it's very difficult for those people, especially us, the majority population are in islands. As we are along the Kafue River. So most of the part is covered by the Kafue floods. So, and we have a lot of people that are in the Kafue floods. In those camps, that we have schools, we have health centers. Those health centers and schools needs the transport. So we need the banana boats so that we can easily communicate and do the work with all the schools that are in those islands. And if possible, we can even have some spare engine boats for major emergencies, because just paddling from those areas to either the health center, especially those expecting mothers.
Take this issue seriously. Our hearts, our sympathy go to people, those that we've lost in terms of lives, and also property, plus the dislocation to lives, those who are in the camps. We do understand that, and what we want is a total package to resolve the immediate issues: food, medicines for human beings, but also drugs for cattle, because we saw a lot of cattle in the plains. The owners haven't moved them out, so it means they're not dipping those cattle, and the tick infestation is increasing. So it means the diseases will break out, not just for human beings, yes, important first priority, but also for animals, which support the crop side. I've been saying that as a country we've been ignoring the animal side, the livestock side, yet all the crop, most of it, even the maize we're talking about, held by FRA, is produced by using cattle, oxen. So these two are combined, they're symbiotic. So we appreciate your concern, your support, and we do everything that.
The Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit, DMMU, is the government wing coordinating relief response to the affected Zambians in this part of the country.
To say that without the traditional leadership, it would have been impossible for us to
it would have been
impossible for us to mount the interventions that we've mounted today, so we thank you so much for your help. And we want to continue working with you to find a lasting solution. As the President emphasizes, local knowledge is important. So we will endeavor to find the local solutions that are resilient, and we will build back the better community. As you know, DMMU has been with you, and we continue holding hands with the communities at risk. And we continue to mount interventions that are tailored to suit the needs of the community. And with the support of the entire government machinery, as the President has indicated, the entire government is working to solve all the hazards, all the disasters. Indeed.
Mumwe Masena, bantu bagwa. Mumwe Masena, lubono lwasinyiga. Ono twamba tubone. Buli babo bagabereka gale, bagalanga mbogwa bya buno. Abantu mbo bapenga, ahiyandiga, maku wuti bantu balye. Bana mumwi balega kuya muhigolo me muga intu kutumbuka tendika botu kuya ku clinic kambo agati mpa wamwi aku clinic kuli mei imbo chotwamba tubone ankali bonene kubo yajira buti ankali bonene kubo yajira buti Onotu Alomba Vasa, DMMU has done its part, is doing its part. Noma hetmen, nobe nzuma, noba hipuguma, mwami, abantu wakwe, aswe onotulanga mihi, ainkamu yesu, ya UPND, ainkamu himbinango ili unojita.
As of 5th February 2023, 18,000 hectares of land, including maize fields, was affected by floods in southern province, while 34,000 households were displaced, with 194,000 animals also affected as a result of the floods.
A number of bridges have been blown away by the waters. We do have two
that have been swept away in Monze district and also one in Kalomo district. We do have a very difficult situation now where Hichilema has been cut out from the rest of the province, not just because of the river. We know that Hichilema Namwala Road now is completely cut off, and also Hichilema Kalomo Dundumwezi Road has been swept on 3 points, 3 bridges taken away. So this is a situation that is presently obtaining in the province, and so we are comforted to see that the head of state has visited us in the province on a fact-finding mission to have first-hand information so that it can inform the choices that his administration will be making. And as a provincial administration, we are calling on, we are happy, rather, to hear from DMMU that they are recommending declaration of certain local areas as an emergency or a disaster so that there can be special intervention for quick attendance to these issues.
In Namwala district, the president visited Namwala Central Camp, sheltering 36 households, Nachumba Camp, sheltering 60 households, Shokombwe Camp, sheltering 50 households, Chitongo, sheltering 15 households, and Shamukunchi, which is sheltering 15 households. However, these numbers keep fluctuating on a daily basis.
For me as a councillor, on behalf of my fellow councillors in the chiefdom, I'm grateful to have you, DMMU, on the ground. From the time we suffered from these floods, we are humbled for your quick response that our people have now started at least enjoying your services, and further I still request to put some more efforts because there are a lot of people that are still struggling that need help in this area. I therefore happy and feel good to see you. Let's continue the same spirit. We work for these people because they are the people that voted for us. Let us not let them suffer and die. Otherwise, I'm grateful and I'm humbled for your coming and for your support. And we still need your support going forward to ensure that these disasters don't repeat. We find a long-term solution to these challenges so that at least we fight other problems, not every year on the same problem. I thank you.
In Monze district, the head of state visited Balongo Camp, sheltering 108 households, Vula Camp, sheltering 86 households, Wengwa Central Camp, sheltering 45 households, and Chilomo Camp, sheltering 10 households.
I've never seen such disaster which has happened to us this time around. We had really planted a lot of maize and other crops, but we came at the height of the floods. We were very, very sorry what happened. All the fields were like dams. Just near my palace there we have a dam, we have a dam. All the water has gone. It has never happened in our time. There's no water. We have to come to a dam. The DMM went to check on it and had that the heat went there. They saw that if the dam is not so people, we might lose it. Thousands of people who actually need water this year. I don't know what the DMM will do to our dam. If we can save it a bit, if we have rain, maybe. Otherwise, the flood can be flooded by animals. All animals have to go.
Umwili wa hii kwa kitendo kidogo ya zamani. Apenda ndio kupiga ofisi ya hapo nikabone kwa mambo ya kwa Tunde hapo ya ndio kupiga ndio sema ni president ya ndio ndio sema kwa ya ndio Unakuta ni la kuona wamana wa kuwa bana kuinda kuiba DMMU wa field la kuwa bana kuinda ku amito jeje wabengo kulokotukala kunyina nabo umwili wa moto wa mimi Mungu kuja mbele nabo munile wa watu ne haya ngoku bende ngoku ari maga ngoku maga bende bamatata nilo bagati na gari ngoku ya ndio kodi bamatata no baya na ndio kuronga kwa kala ini suku bile.
And through what we call as community-based disaster risk management, we've been able to mount some interventions that have been tailored to fit the needs of the communities. But we continue to engage communities to reduce disaster risks and to ensure that we can rehabilitate and recover livelihoods and build back better together. But it's through the initiative of the government that we're deploying adequate resources, optimal utilization of resources to ensure that the communities at risk, the communities that are affected by these disasters are the ones that benefit from government support. And through the leadership of the President, indeed, there has been a coordinated approach. The way in which we've worked as disaster management is to coordinate with other arms of government to ensure that we deliver the requisite intervention and support that these communities require.
President Hichilema also took time to interact with the citizens to assure them that government is alert and working hard to deal with the flood situation and other challenges they are going through.
President wangu ndi ina untu wakandibika nyanda kuti wonse kansela kai kuti wakabikwa abantu chairman wa council wakabikwa abantu MP wakabikwa abantu minister district commissioner ena no wakabubona no batatu bika bantawo ku district commissioner waterera mulomba bantu bakakubika atuberekere bantu basa bantu kababona kuti twasola tabakuyuma imbo kama bantu bali betemana barabona kuti urumende yasola but also onse ma arms a government no mwakansala ku president ndalumba yonse ndi kulumba ireki kulumba mwakampansana ya mu constitution kuti ndime commander in chief bomwe mbonano ndime commander in chief wabahika lumamba ndabajita command army national service correctional service police everybody kuti tuberekera antu omwe bayo webantu bayo wendimwe. That's why mulababona balabola batiwa ekubamba marodi enaga inkondo tigo inkondo iligo dusumpugo nje kondo iyo nakabakere bo mabaraka kabasaba sebezere bantu nimendamba when me commandant.
The head of state concluded his southern tour with a visit to Mukuyu camp, which is sheltering 100 households. President Hichilema has since directed DMMU to ensure that life is preserved at all costs during these difficult times, stating that Zambians voted for his administration into office to attend to their challenges, just like the one they are currently going through. Despite these difficult and challenging times people are going through as a result of the floods, the president left Southern Province a happy man, fully aware that citizens are being given maximum attention while government is doing everything possible to protect human life and their properties.